Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Muhammad Ashfaq. I am Chief Executive Officer of Amana Institute of Islamic Finance and Economics, which is based in Germany and Pakistan. First of all, a very brief introduction, and then I will come to the key topic. Amana Institute of Islamic Finance and Economics was established with the aim to provide consultancy, research and development, trainings and capacity building in the area of Islamic financial services industry. It includes sub-segments as well, for example, microfinance, takaful, asset management, halal lifestyle as well. Now I'm coming to the main topic. I would like to give some feedback, discussion, whatever, some takeaway from the perspective of Islamic banking and finance in Europe. What is the situation in Europe, because I live in Europe, and I think I'm an appropriate person to give some feedback on Islamic banking and finance practices currently going on in Europe. Well, if we talk about Islamic banking and finance, we can categorize Islamic banking and finance into two main ways. For example, first of all, the Islamic banking and finance, those markets where Islamic banking in the Western world started. I'm sure that the viewers are quite familiar. In 2004, United Kingdom, they established first the Financial Services Authority. They allowed for the establishment of first Islamic bank. The name was Islamic Bank of Britain. So that was the first an Islamic institution established in the Western world. And then later on, if we talk about now, there are 5 investment banks and 1 retail bank is working. By the way, this bank, Islamic Bank of Britain, was a retail bank and is a retail bank. Now in 2014, they have renamed the bank as Al Rayan Bank, because Al Rayan family from Middle East, they have provided some additional capital to strengthen the operations of the bank. The other remaining 5 banks, they are investment oriented asset management and investment oriented banks in Great Britain. It is very interesting to know that in the same year when first Islamic bank was opened in Britain, in 2004, Sachsen-Anhalt, which is German state, they issued a Sukuk. So they issued 2 tranches of Sukuk. One was 100 million euros and the other one was 41 million euros. So total 141 million euros Sukuk, a bond was issued in Germany. Interestingly, Islamic banking started, full-fledged Islamic bank was established in Germany in 2015. Now, we can see what are the reasons why Islamic banking quickly spread in UK. For example, we do have 1 retail bank as well as we do have investments and asset banks. But in Germany, it took so long time, or Germany was far behind compared to the UK. I conducted a research making a comparative analysis of the UK banking and Islamic banking. My conclusion was there are some factors which differentiate how the Islamic banking was perceived. For example, London has a unique proposition in terms of Islamic capital markets. The status of London was itself one of the drivers for the promotion, for the growth, for the development of Islamic banking in the UK. The other one is the political leadership. They were very keen to develop, and we have seen Prime Minister David Cameron, Gordon Brown, they were quite eager, and they had made public statements that we would like to make London as a Islamic financial hub. So this was the second most important reason. The third is the participation of, at least active participation of Muslim scholars, researchers in UK. And fourth reason, we can also add the English itself as a language, because English is a language for Islamic finance. So these are 3 to 4 different reasons for the promotion, for the development of Islamic banking in UK. On the other hand, if we look at the German model, we do have 1 bank now named as Kuwait Turk Bank that was established in 2015. The KT Bank management, they applied license in 2010 for a limited remittance license, and they applied for full-fledged license in 2012. So it took some time to German regulatory authorities and Bundesbank, even the BaFin, which is the financial services authority in Germany, that decides about the license. So they issued the license and the bank started operations in 2015. Now it's a very interesting proposition. In UK we do have roughly maximum 3 million Muslims. On the other hand, if we look at Germany, we have now, if we in 2018 and early 2018, I would like to say almost 7 billion Muslims, because in last 2 to 3 years almost 2 million new Muslim refugees came in to Germany. And so this is, even though we have approximately 3 million Turkish community in Germany, so this makes up an interesting value proposition for Islamic Bank. When I talked with the officials of KT Bank, Kuwait Turk Bank, so they would like to first of all target the Turkish community in Germany and then slowly spread to Netherlands and Belgium and Austria as the main target group. So in Germany, every country has unique characteristics and historical reasons. So these are some of the characteristics of the German financial institutions and the financial institutions based in UK. As far as many times when I travel, people do ask me what is the status of Islamic banking in Western countries, and so my answer is quite simple. Islamic banking has started in a very recent time, and especially in Western countries where Muslims are in minority, it will take some time. At the moment, small steps are already taken, and people are working in this space, and I do believe that it will take some time that the Islamic banking will grow in non-Muslim jurisdictions. The reason is still we do have a negative perception towards Islamic banking and finance due to several reasons. One of them is the prejudice, whatever, or negative association of world Islam. It would be appropriate if we would like to spread Islamic banking in Europe. We can use neutral words, for example, ethical finance, ethical banking, risk sharing. Because if we look at the Muslim world, Pakistan is plus 200 million Muslims, and we do have still at the moment 14% market share of Islamic banking. So my message coming from the Europe is that things are going good, and it will take some time that Islamic banking will grow further and flourish, and we do hope that new innovative competitive products will be launched to attract the attention of Muslims. By the way, in the last, I would like to just share that I wrote a book and I made some primary research, and I asked over 400 German Muslims whether they would like to engage in Islamic banking and finance. Over 65% respondents in my study, they stated that once they have Islamic banking products and services available, they would like to engage in Islamic banking and finance. So this is a quite encouraging number, and we believe that as soon as we provide more information, people will come to know about Islamic banking and finance, and it could be a good for this promotion of Islamic banking and finance in the Western world. So this is what I would like to share with, and thank you so much for listening.